All right, but so we are back with K2 Kavi.
So,
My new guest here.
mm-hmm.
American what is it called? It's called Viet Q.
Viet, yeah.
Yeah, what does that mean exactly?
It means overseas Vietnamese.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Overseas Vietnamese.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what it means. Overseas Vietnamese. They are usually they're either born in a Western country,
Like you.
yeah, or they are also a local who moved to America, but then they came back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, before we get in the hot seat, I want to get a little bit into that because we were talking off camera about how more and more Viet Q
yeah,
are coming back
yeah,
to Vietnam. Could you talk a little bit about why you think that is and
yeah,
why you moved back here?
yeah. So first of all, so for me, I decided to move back to Vietnam because I love the quality of life here way more. I feel like when I'm living in Vietnam, I get a uh I would pay third world cost of living,
Yeah,
but then a first world quality of life here.
great. Could you say that again? I couldn't agree more.
So from my experience, the reason why it's really simple. Third world cost of living,
Hmm.
but then first world quality of life.
Yeah, I couldn't agree
Oh
more.
my goodness, the
Yeah,
quality of life here is so much better.
yeah.
Like there's like I was talking to one friend of mine, but then like, I was talking to one friend of mine, and he's around my age, and he was interested in the like my move, why I moved here
Hmm.
too. Yeah, it's usually like there's so many people who in America they're struggling
Yeah.
financially, and even with the recession going on, and just a lot of people that like they just want a better quality of life for themselves. And for me, I want a better quality of life, and I also with the 5 year visa allows me to live here for 5 years. I had to do a re-entry every 6 months. Just get make sure to get paperwork to make sure that my parents are Vietnamese. That's it. And then yeah, I can get approved for that visa.
Nice.
Yeah, and
What's your long-term plan?
really for me, my so because I'm still getting, I'm only been here for 2 months. I'm only been here for 2 months, and I do want to get a feel for six to 12 months, see how I feel about it.
Hmm.
But I do see myself living here as like longer term, and
Yeah.
then treating it as a home base for me. And even, and I'll go to this, but many Vietnamese people, they want to discover their roots. They want a higher quality of life. Um, Also another one,
Everything's cheaper.
a lot of
Yeah.
things are
Yeah.
cheaper. I usually use the word more affordable
Yeah.
because even I've learned when I moved here, I've learned that saying the word cheap can actually offend some Vietnamese people.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
can see that.
yeah, because like
They might like
something,
get associated with like Chinese, cheap, like bad quality. Yeah.
yeah, cheap. And then but then also like I'm like for example, B or Grab, I'm only paying like in American dollar $1 or $2, $3.
Yeah. How
And then
much did
for
you pay to get here? By the way?
$2,
Dude, that's
$2.
that's fucking
$2. And
that's legit.
yeah,
And
and
how far were you?
30 minutes. I'm in District 7.
So that's quite a ways.
Yeah, they're quite a ways.
So guys, just think of it. 30-minute
Yeah.
ride on
Hmm.
the back of a motorbike, but very safe. It's
Yeah.
actually an electric bike too,
Yeah, electric
which is
bike.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, was $2,
Yeah,
guys.
just two
Two
dollars.
dollars.
Just $2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just an example of the affordability
Affordability.
of everything out here.
Your
Yeah,
money goes so far
yeah.
here. There's there's a lot of people who are like startup business owners. Like they just want to move. They just move abroad better than what they were paying in America
Yeah.
or in a
And
Western
and
country.
yeah.
And another thing is just people want to get out of politics, regardless of whatever side of the political spectrum they're on. They just move because they don't like the politics there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say though, I have met some VQs that try to change the culture with their leftist agenda, and I was like, please don't do that here,
No.
because people will be like, you're weird.
Yeah.
That
And especially if you do that while simultaneously nice. How about you?
yeah,
I'm glad we got that on camera.
yeah,
But yeah, if you do that while simultaneously trying to run a business, that's a no-go.
no go, no,
Yeah.
no. Vietnamese people will be like, that's really weird.
Yeah, and you're trying to bring your culture
Ideology,
to here. It's
yeah,
like
they don't
no,
like
they will
that.
not like that, and they will not invest. It's
Yeah.
just creating unnecessary roadblocks and
Yeah,
problems for
it
your business.
does.
Yeah.
I agree, and I would say too is that when we had to assimilate to the culture, but then also be also okay to acknowledge that there are things that you prefer that are more westernized,
Hmm.
because even like because over here in District Two, it's mostly foreigners who live here, right? Yeah, foreigners who mostly live here.
Well, not in this complex, but
Yeah,
in general, it's a hot spot
foreigners.
for foreigners. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I like it better because it's a better mix, I would say,
yeah.
than for example Tao Dien.
Down
Tao
in,
Dien is just overrun with
Yeah.
with foreigners. Have you
Re-
been? You've been to
I've
town
been, I've
yet?
been there already.
Yeah, and
Some
it's a
people,
nice spot, but it's like everything's like almost like Western prices
yeah,
over there.
really, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Well,
I didn't know they're all Western prices because I think
well, not all, but like it's
well,
like stuff around here. Like you go to the local market here,
yeah, because I do
it's affordable.
affordable. Well, yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
affordable.
But
Yeah,
when you go to Taodien, it's like
everything's jacked
you'll be
up.
paying like $2, $3 for a beer.
Oh,
You know,
or food, or just get some
yeah, it's
rice.
just but at the same time, you walk around, it's like wow, fancy restaurant,
Interesting.
nice, everything's like nice.
Yeah, no, it's
Which you get what you pay for kind of thing. But you're
exactly.
paying for the experience, I guess. But for me, I like the raw, authentic,
Yeah,
and I like things to be affordable. Yeah,
affordable.
because I don't make much money, so.
No
But yeah,
worries. And also you want, but you also you have something you're looking for, which is a more authentic Vietnamese
yeah,
dishes.
for sure.
For me, I find that what would work better for me is a mix of both
Yeah.
because I don't want something too Western, but then not something too Vietnamese
I,
because there are things that would not work for
I
me.
would say you're in the right spot. D2. D2
D2,
is great for that. I mean, even D7 is good for that too.
D7, and
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like the Korean town area,
Mm.
Fumehung.
I'm
Fume.
not sure about that.
Yeah,
Korean town, huh?
Koreatown. Yeah,
I've only heard of Japanese
Japantown.
Japantown.
That although Japan, they have a lot of women that go try to go for it, and the men like trying to snatch them up for this massages.
That is basically the red light district.
Oh, that's right.
Let's be honest.
That's Japan. That's Japantown.
Yeah, Japantown. I mean,
It's red light district.
well, you
In District
basically,
One. Yeah.
basically, honestly, guys, like this channel, me personally, I'm not the best resource for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you're looking for that, I'm sure you can find a good
Yeah.
channel for it. But yeah,
Yeah.
like take a right down to some random alley. If you start to see a lot of these red
Re-
lights,
Yeah. Then it's sketchy.
well, it's honestly not sketchy. It's
Yeah.
just that you will be,
Let's
you
just
know,
yeah.
you'll
They'll be
be
snatched
you'll,
up.
you'll be snatched up, and then honestly, if that's what you're looking for, it's great.
Yeah.
But
And don't bring your kids down there either.
well, yeah, yeah, that'll become apparent just walking around.
Yeah. I
A
agree.
lot of sexy, you know,
Vietnamese women, but then
and lady boys,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
That's another thing too.
which is totally fine. But yeah, just know that that's Japantown in general. But
Interesting.
at the same time, though, Kavi, there's really fantastic Japanese sushi and food on that street.
Really?
But if you like I said, if you go down an alley that's got some red lights,
Yeah.
but like the lantern style lights,
Yeah.
and you just kind of follow it,
Yeah. I've been there.
you'll know where
I walked down there and I just said, "Oh, I'm a local." And I don't I don't it's like, "Oh, we don't want to do business with him."
yeah,
That's what I learned. It's like if they think I'm a foreigner, it's like, no, I'm gonna try to be a local, just try to pretend."
yeah,
Even though
no,
my accent's gonna I do have a Vietnamese accent when I speak. So like people be like, "Oh, you're not from around here then."
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, experience it, check it out.
Experience,
But
yes.
cool. Let's turn the page here and do a hot seat.